Simon, dare I dip my toe into this water, but we will. We've moved on from loyalty, but I'm going to talk about bonuses. How did you feel, incidentally, about paying players bonuses? This is something I've always found in football. Okay, you go out there, you win a game, and a player gets a bonus. Was that not what the players really...
Yeah, I mean,
hired to do?
But that is the industry, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
You negotiate a contract with a player, and they have bonuses in there. And of course, they'll tell you that they don't care about these bonuses because all they care about is their guarantees. But when they're entitled to their bonuses, they'll care about their bonuses. But that's the fact of the matter. Win bonuses, appearance bonuses. What am I paying you for? I'm paying you to turn up. I'm paying you £10,000 a week so you can come to work, and then I'm paying you appearance money on top to do the same thing. Then a goal bonus for a striker that's supposed to score goals. Then a loyalty bonus for staying for a year. And then a sign-on bonus for signing the same contract. And listen, that's the industry.
Right.
You can rail against it if you want.
Right.
But that's what it is.
You see, I think, Andros, you deserved your goal bonus in the day. That one flew in at Man City. I mean,
Didn't have one, unfortunately.
Jeez, oh, what a shame. But did you have goal bonuses?
I've never had a goal bonus, no. That's why I don't score, probably.
You had win bonuses?
Yeah, we have win bonus, we have appearance bonuses, we have incentivised bonuses, but most owners, they would rather put it on a bonus rather than on your basic. So, for example, at Spurs, Daniel Levy would always want the basic to be lower and then put if you get 10 goals, if you get 20 appearances, 30 appearances, we finish fourth, for example, he'd rather put the lump sum on an incentivised bonus rather than just your basic salary.
Right, I've got it. Now,
What that means, Jim, is performance related.
Yeah.
Performance related. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I'm driving at. In the Euros right now, England and win bonuses, did the bonuses go straight to charity? When you played for England, did your win bonus go straight to charity? Or your appearance?
I don't know if there was any win bonus, but the appearance fee definitely went straight to charity when I was there, yeah.
Your appearance bonus went straight to charity. If England win the Euros, the players are in line for individual financial incentives linked to their own boot kit deals worth up to about 200 grand, as well as tournament bonuses of about £400,000 each. Mm-hmm. Do you think we, outside of footballs, a right to stand back and think, well, you're playing for your country?
Yeah, but I don't think it was, especially the tournament bonus, I don't think it'd be something that was negotiated. Simon would probably have his opinion on it as well. But for me, looking at it, if, for example, UEFA, say they make $1 billion throughout the tournament for advertising, etc., why shouldn't the players? Why shouldn't some of that money filter down to the players?
I don't think that's the argument here. I think the players themselves have already given up that money and are prepared for it to go to charities, whether it's designated charities.
Yeah.
The second part of the question is it triggers certain bonuses from their boot deals, and well, that's their boot deals. Absolutely. Why shouldn't they get that money? It's a part of being the boot company are getting more recognition as a result of the player playing on an international stage and building up his profile. That's got nothing to do with playing for his country. That's a side deal from a commercial deal that he's done somewhere else. So I don't think that's a problem. It's not that people get carried away to some extent with their vitriol on what players get paid. I'm all for, as long as it doesn't compromise their ability, players generating revenue outside the game. It's no different from what other people do. It's not greedy, it's an opportunity. If you've got an opportunity to make money and it doesn't affect your core responsibility of being an elite footballer, why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they have other endorsement deals?
And I think,
just wondering what's happened to him, but on you go on.
No, but that's fair. I'm a fair person.
I wasn't expecting that, I must be honest.
I must
Nothing
admit.
wrong with it.
But I think, like I said, if the players are demanding money from people's pockets that isn't there, then that's a different thing.
Yes,
but we're talking about UEFA, who have, I don't know, look, everywhere you go, there's a bottle of Coke. I don't know if I can say that on here. There's a bottle of Coke, bottle of Heineken.
Yeah.
So they're making their money.
So sponsorship
why,
related.
Yeah. So why shouldn't that filter down to the players that are actually?
But UEFA are supposed to be the guardians of the game. And if you look at UEFA's distribution of money, say for the Champions League, the Champions League brings in £3.3 billion pounds a year, of which the bulk of that gets distributed to the participating clubs. And then the participating clubs distribute that money to the player salaries. So it does find its way into it. And of course then UEFA have responsibility to distribute the money through to the grassroots foundations and the football associations of the various countries that participate in these tournaments. I know Scotland got an absolute fortune and needed the money, and Scotland's FA got a fortune for hosting some of these games, and that money will be then used to be distributed along the various federations and the parts of the grassroots communities. So UEFA's job is not just to sit there enabling themselves to get wealthier.
No.
But that is in part what they do.
Yeah.
They do look after themselves. So when people were talking about how wonderful they were saving us all from the European Super League, it was a load of old cobblers. They were preserving their own gravy train.
Okay,
but I think sorry, Jim, this is typical as well. We just beat Germany. Everyone's feeling good. We're through to a quarterfinals, and there you open the paper, you see an article trying to paint footballers in a bad light again, trying to say they're getting 400 grand or 200 grand for this. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's just try and be positive. Let's not always try and drag down our English players. The moment's good. Let's keep it going.
Do you know what? I'm with Andros on that. Because
what it's doing?
When you do break
it's
it down...
It's a needless article, Simon.
Oh, there's lots of needless articles. It was a dreadful article written a year ago about how many properties Marcus Rashford has and stuff like that. A load of old crap trap. Jealous journalists are writing articles that have no reason for being written. But if the player, it's a great opportunity for players to turn around and actually correct the journalists by saying, actually, as a matter of course, so we're all clear on this, as an England football team, we donate all our money to charity. How about you?
I mean, the appearance bonus from what we have now learned goes to charity, which is good. If they keep their boot and kit deal bonus, then that's up to them.
But there is a morality argument, and I think it's fair to say that if you're playing for your country, I'm not sure you should need to be paid for that privilege. Olympic athletes don't get paid for performing at the Olympics and performing in events like that. And I think playing for your country puts you on a platform where all the commercial deals and the sponsorship deals that you have and the clubs have put you in a position where you're playing for your country. I'm not sure there is a need to pay players for paying for their country. But the associated benefits of it, if you've got a deal with whichever boot company and it triggers a bonus because you then get an England cap, yeah, of course, why shouldn't you? That's the benefit of a commercial deal that you've done, which doesn't take money from football. It takes money from someone else that's benefiting as a result of it.
Yeah.
So I think that's fair, absolutely fair.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it is all fair in this instance.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning, 10 till 1. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.